Stepped up to the house party, kinda faded. J's on mask on, yeah, I'm kinda basic. You stood out, Halle Berry cut amazing.
In real life, it's a problem that it's being shown on TV as something that is normal, and that promoting that narrative. There were rumors out there that, when Michelle Obama didn't show up to the whatchamacallit, there was rumors that that might have been a problem. But people say, oh, maybe she had a prior engagement, so on and so forth, whatever. I don't know, man. I know someone who has a job and recently switched managers, and the old manager was a young white man who had some relationships with leadership and stuff like that, and was very understanding of certain situations that would come up personally and would allow them to navigate that without the risk of losing their job or being in trouble. New manager comes in, black woman, ASS. And when they told me this, before any of this happened, I said, all right, well, this should be fun. And every time they tell me, oh, this time, and I don't know why she's doing this and she's that, and she's, well, maybe it's because she doesn't have the same relationship. She feels like she got to be better. I don't care what it is. I told you, once she became your manager, there was going to be problems. I don't care if you say, well, she don't have the same relationship. She got to be better than them. It's still the same thing. They take that they take that power and they feed off it, and they're gonna ride you. And
better does not mean that you have to be nasty or forth or like just.
I don't think she's being nasty. I don't know my situation, but I knew that there was gonna be a problem because.
But why does my thing is, and I'm not saying because again, this could be taken wrong. I think there are certain people, men and women, abuse their power in certain positions, and it could be on both sides. Right?
Yeah.
In this show, Paradise, her not listening is the reason why she got her ass left. Excuse me. Simple and plain. Now, again, the show is a great show. This show has nothing to do with, or it's not the main point of the show with her not listening. He just happens to be the main character of this show, which again, go check it out, Paradise. You heard it here first, if not.
I think the point is that you in a marriage, your woman stands beside you, but there is a hierarchy in my belief system: God, man, woman, children.
There we go.
That doesn't mean that you should listen to each other. Your husband is there to protect you. He sees things that you don't see. Your wife is there to protect you and see things that you don't see as well. That being said, in most situations, and I've said this before, if we consult on something, we decide to go with a decision that my lady has proposed, whether it works or whether it doesn't work, the first person that everybody's going to be looking at is who?
You.
Me.
Yeah.
To fix it. And so because of that, I believe that men do have what I would call the veto power. Like, you know what? Let's go this direction.
Because when something
goes wrong, I'm going to have to fix it. Now, a wise man realizes you don't just do that because you just want the power.
Yeah.
But there will be times where I say, no, we're not going to do that. Yes, we are going to do this. And I'll pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
But women, if you choose wisely, you'll know and be able to trust that he will pick up the pieces if you seen all this stuff when y'all were doing a dating period. I digress. When I'm not going to go too much into that. I'm out of time, but I'm not out of word. Huh?
Listen,
can I get a clap?
Yeah, for real.
Some bombs. You gotta pick wisely, and you gotta take the dating period to see enough to know that your partner is resilient. Women, men, you have to see enough that you know that your partner, your female, is wise, and
on both sides.
That and they hear from the Spirit of God. You know what I'm saying?
So it really goes down to picking the right people, because I'm not with a guy just because you're the man and you're the leader. You should just do
what you want. I'm glad you said that, brother.
No, I mean, come on.
I know how you feel, but I'm glad you. I know you. But some people would not. They would think you feel differently.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I think. Listen, God made man and woman for a reason. He also made man first for a reason. Adam was alone in that Garden of Eden for a while before God decided, all right, I'm gonna give you a helper. There's a reason for that. But what time? What were you looking at? Time?
We done.
All right. Anyway, that's enough for this. We'll talk about it another time. But listen, choose wisely, man. If you're gonna get married or choose a woman that you know that is willing to listen, but also when she gives advice, it's wisdom. Vice versa. If you choosing a man, know that he cares and loves you. So the information or what he decides is not to go against you. It's for you in the long run. And that's it. Like when a man loves a woman, at the end of the day, he don't want to hurt her. He don't want, you know what I'm saying? So anyway,
I'm gonna trademark that. Choose wisely.
Choose wisely.
Choose wisely. All right, we'll be back. We'll see y'all. Yeah, Kingsman Radio, all that jazz. All right, stay tapped in. Got some more to talk about.
Dealing with difficult lovers, most of these niggas undercover. More like Ray and the brothers. Anyway, got a text from Drake. Told me to get dressed and be on my way. Yeah. Pulled up to the scene with it. And I'm super clean with it. She was on the dance floor. Seemed like she was waiting for me.